Retro Road Mappers. It's Maud Betty, and guess where I am calling you from or videoing you from? I am at Santa Monica, California. And a whole bunch of kids are wicked excited because they're going to the beach, and I am so excited because I'm here at the beach too. So I was gonna do the whole thing where you drive from Santa Monica and you go through the arch, and it would be looking so awesome. And there are things in the way to do that. But I am not deterred, I'm telling you people, because I am here. I made it. I am so excited. I have the windows open because it's kind of hot. I'm doing this from my car because while I can literally see the Pacific Ocean from where I am. It is loud out there. I may do some video over there, but I just wanted to spend a few minutes chatting because yes, Reese, I made it. Happy dance. There we go. A nice fresh breeze. Oh, boy, I miss the ocean. So anyway, I don't even know what I'm going to say, but I really feel like I want to say thank you so much for everybody who has joined me on this adventure. This has been an amazing trip. It started on Saturday, the 15th of June. It's now the 27th, almost 2 weeks on the road. I was traveling with people that I had never met until I literally walked into the Palmer house. And the next thing you know, we're all like, so when are we all going to hang out again? Over 2,000 miles along the way. I drove a lot. I sang a lot. I thought a lot. I took a ton of pictures. And it was amazing. Route 66 is a special place. Don't get me wrong about that at all. But you know what I found out is if you are in the right mindset, anywhere you go can be the right place. You can have an awesome time. Thank you, Anna. I'm so excited to have made it here. It's definitely a sense of accomplishment to have done it in one fell swoop. But I will say, one thing I was thinking of is that there's absolutely nothing wrong with chunking it down, kind of like things in life. If it feels like, oh my goodness, I could never take the time away to do Route 66 in the entirety, almost 2 weeks is a lot. Nothing wrong with that, people. I would say do it maybe a state at a time. I'm already sweating. And that way, you could actually probably dive deeper in. There were a number of places that I would have loved to have hung out a lot more, but we couldn't because we were kind of, snapping along on the road to make this destination. I thought so much about what it means, what this journey means. Trust me, after the driving we did yesterday, and I know we have some Route 66ers here chiming in, and I can't remember the name of it, but there was this place after, I think it's called Cool Springs, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But if you've never driven Route 66, or if you have, you know what I'm talking about. There's some pretty scary, intense driving at a certain part of it. But you know what you do? You say, all right, I can't turn back. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go slowly. I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to take the turns. That was so great. I will admit that today I woke up kind of feeling all the feels, as the kids say, and that's the best way I can describe it, because I felt as if, you know what, I'm really sad that this trip is over, and yet what I really should be focusing on is I completed this journey. I met so many great people. I did so many cool things, but then the awesome thing is that I have an adventure awaiting me. Literally, people, I'm looking out my car window. I'm not even gonna, I'll show it to you later. Trust me, the beach is out there. I leave LA in whatever, I don't even know what time it is, 6 hours, and I fly to Boston. But I want to just take a moment to say how many cool people I met on this trip, how many awesome places I saw, how much beautiful scenery. I mean, okay, I know I come from a place of small states and everything. This country is huge. And there are some grand vistas where I was just oh my gosh, could this get any more beautiful? And then you turn a corner and you're yeah, it actually just got beautiful. There were days upon days where I said, oh my gosh, I'm having the best time. Not only on the tour, and I will give a plug, this is not, trust me, this thing is not a paid infomercial, but I sincerely thank Austin Coop from guidedroute66tours.com for even coming up with this idea of us all getting in our cars and driving from Chicago to LA, because that is what made it so great for me, is being in my own car, being able to, yes, and Laura, you got to be kind of in the, in the passenger seat or in the back seat. I was so excited to take everybody with me. The freedom that we have with our own lives to make the decision we make of where we want to go to is like being on a road trip in your own car. Case in point today, and I know I've talked about this a number of times, but so we stayed outside of town. We stayed in Barstow, it's part of the song. It was fine. And then we went to a couple of really neat places that I was kind of thinking, oh, this is the last day. There's not a lot going on. First place we went to was closed. That sounded like it was going to be a bad thing. It ended up being awesome. You know why? Because I met this woman, Michelle, and I forget her last name, but she was working at the Barstow train station as a security guard. She is a wealth of knowledge about the Harvey House hotel chain. I never would have found that out if the place, the Route 66 Museum, hadn't been opened. So to me, that was a bad thing that turned into a wonderful thing. Then we went to lunch at this awesome place, and of course, I'm forgetting the name of it. I swear I'll put a link down below, because we had the Brian burger. We got to meet Brian, who the burger is named after. Wicked nice guy, awesome food. That was kind of sandwiched in the middle of two cement factories. Then we all split off. Many people went and did things together. And once again, I said, you know what? You know what's important to me on this trip? There's one place I need to go to. And that was San Bernardino, because it's the end of the song. You couldn't be like, Kingman, Buster. I had to go to San Bernardino, and the place I had to go to in San Bernardino was the Wigwam Motel, because it wasn't on our tour, but trust me, I'm already making up the Maud Betty Retro Roadmap tour in my head that's going to include all the places that I veered off. So if anybody wants to join me, or, learn more about that, let me know, because I'm going to be making up as I go along. But I stopped at the Wigwam. Not only did it look beautiful because they take such good care of it, but I had the most awesome conversation with Pier. Was that you? I wrote down his name. Again, I'm hot and sweaty and I'm looking at the ocean. But again, I had the best time. On the day that I thought it was going to be the end and so sad, I still had great times. And this means that more great times are going to be in the future. It's been an amazing journey. I suggest all of you do Route 66 or whatever, but in the bigger kind of cosmic takeaway, friends, and then I'm going to go out, and I think I'm meeting somebody for a beer and going to the beach, and I feel like I need to put my feet, my toes in the Pacific, because we've been through a lot of desert, and I really missed the ocean. Anyhow, the real big cosmic takeaway is that Route 66 is kind of a mindset, and it's like if you are friendly and open and you look around and appreciate the places around you, and you talk to people who are, you just met them, and you ask random questions, they will probably help you. It has been such a cool opportunity to do that on Route 66. I think people are kind of extra friendly here because people from around the world come and do Route 66. This is part of our American heritage that people are into. So it's so awesome, but you can have that mindset anytime. You can decide where you want to go to and get in your car, and say, how do I get my life to where I want to go? How do I get from Chicago to LA? Too huge, you can't drive it in one fell swoop, but you chunk it down. You go from place to place and you enjoy the journey. Because frankly, if I wanted to just get here, I could have flown here and been doop, at point A, big straight line, point B, I'm here. That would have been fine if this was the destination, but the destination was kind of the journey too. It was every single day, getting up, getting on the road and going. And that's how you get to the places you want to go. Every day you just get up, get in your car, point your car in that direction, step on the gas, which is what we did. And I had an awesome time every step of the way. Things that seemed like they were going to be crappy, you just got to figure out how to turn them into good things. It has been an awesome experience. And the thing is if I can do it, everybody can, Just go out there and explore the world around you. As I said, Route 66 is a specific place, and I highly recommend doing this, but Route 66 is a mindset, people. And figure out the places you want to go to in your life. And if you're here, figure out what you need to do to get there. And really, it's just figuring out the little baby steps, or maybe little baby Miles, or Miles babies. Miles Davis. Yeah, I need Miles Davis. I mean, seriously, it's been a magical time. But check this out. I made it, and it's awesome, but this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. I get to go and touch the ocean and say, hey, I get to look back on this and then plan another adventure, because that's the thing about doing stuff like this. And I realize I'm rambling and I'm getting kind of all like woo-woo and everything, but like once you do something you want to do, you say, hey, I did that. And then you say, all right, what else do I want to do? Because I want to do a lot of stuff. So this Retro Roadmap Route 66 journey with Maud Betty that started, over a week ago, is now over. It's going to feel weird, I have to admit. So tomorrow I'm going to be in Massachusetts. I'm going to be be taking off my cloak of Maud Betty and turning back into Beth Lennon, rock and roll wife, and going to Solid Sound, where Wilco is playing at Mass Mocha. If anybody's going to be there and you're a Retro Road Mapper, say hey. But I don't think that would really be something I would chime in from. Maybe a diner on the way. I don't know, because I have an overnight thing. I'm rambling. This was an awesome opportunity. I'm so grateful to have had it. I'm so proud of myself, frankly, for showing up every day with these live videos. These were not and are not easy for me. The one at Flintstones looked all crappy. I think one of them, I almost feel like there was no sound to them. The beginning, as people remember, my videos were sideways because I thought I could do that sideways, and now I just realized they just have to be like this. Some of them were really loud because I was out in the wind. So I think I got better at something, and you know why I got better at it? Because I showed up every day and did it. And but you all were supporting me so much that it made it easy. Michael, I kind of even don't even know who you are, but yes, I think this is cool about Facebook too, because I've been here on this journey. This was another cool thing, and then I really should get going because, the ocean is calling. California's calling. Oh, I should play that song. I don't remember the band. I'll put it in the links below. Crap load of squares. But I was kind of alone on this journey, but I wasn't really alone. I had everybody on Facebook kind of following me along and saying, this is awesome, this is great. It was fun to send postcards to people that I didn't even know, to be like, hey, you can do this too. Like, just drive your life, people. But I also have my little pack, my little crew here that, if we were, lost or whatever. So it's nice, like, it's great to feel like an independent person, and we all need to be independent, but we all are also so interrelated, and it's such a better feeling when we're all kind of, got this community. So that sounds like as good a time as any to stop. Thank you, Laura Stevens. I really appreciate you tagging along here. So yeah, Maud Betty here, a block off of the Santa Monica Pier, but close enough. The ocean's there. I made it to my destination, and thank you all for being here with me. I can't wait to share more pictures and things as I'm able to. Being on the road was kind of difficult. Yeah, pretty cool. And as I say at the end of one of my videos from years ago, it's just me, people. Like, I'm just a regular old person with, glasses and a little bit of flab and whatever. I'm just a regular person. So if I can do this and I can do what I want to, it means you can do it too. Just figure out what you want to do. Life is so short. Please, just whatever time you have, make the most of it, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. And I don't mean to do this to show off. I do this as example because I'm just a regular person, glasses, short brown hair. If I can do this, you can do it too, all right? And yeah, here, I'm going to flip the camera so you can see what I'm seeing. And then I got to go pay the meter. So Maud Betty signing off from Santa Monica, end of Route 66, saying just drive your life, okay? And here, let me see. See, there's the ocean. I can see it from my car, and I'm about to go there myself. All right? Maud Betty, out and over.